Hey guys, welcome to this episode of From the Pages of WWF Magazine. I'm Anthony. This is Collectors Entertainment Network. And this week we're going to take a look at the November 1995 issue of WWF Magazine with The Undertaker and Paul Bearer on the cover. But before we get into that, guys, I'd like to ask you, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to have you back. Please comment down below. Let me know your WWF Magazine memories. I love hearing them. Guys, again, please share this video with anyone you think may like it as well. And go ahead and give this video a like, because that helps a lot too. Alright guys, so we've got November 1995. You got Undertaker, Paul Bearer on the cover. So let's get into the pages. Alright guys, here we go. WWF Magazine, November 1995. You got The Undertaker and Paul Bearer on the cover. Calling all creatures, The Undertaker leads his brigade of darkness into the new generation. The Hitman speaks on regaining the Federation title. And the night the Igloo melted, SummerSlam revisited. Let's get inside your table of contents. And I got this on October 10th, 1995. Here you go. Can you guess the superstar? They look a little older than the baby, so do you guys know who it is? And of course, your Federation fanatics. Any of you guys make it into Federation fanatics? And who doesn't remember, well, I mean, us 80s kids and 90s kids with all the lasers in the back. I think it was more of a 90s thing, actually. Alright, letters to the editor. Got something for, looks like Sean. Looks like someone doing their Undertaker impersonation. Diesel's over there. Pretty cool stuff. Any of you guys write into the magazine? Letters to the editor. Alright, that's entertainment. You have Man Mountain Rock reviewing a Bon Jovi album. You've got Mr. Backlund's Library, Sir Winston Churchill. And the King, Jerry Lawler, reviews Judge Dredd. Alright, Rookies to Legends, Heroes of Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. You have Waylon Mercy. I kind of remember him, but I don't remember what his full, gimmick was. Looks like you got some football cards over here. Alright, Tales from the Turnbuckle, All You Need to Know. Vince McMahon floors him on America Online. You have a quote of the month. And you have your top 5 reasons why Waylon Mercy will never appear on Late Night with David Letterman. Alright. Remember, last issue was all about America Online and the WWF. Alright, you have Fatu from the Wilds to the Streets. And your World Tour de Force moves on all the places that the Federation's going. Their house shows in at this time in, what do you got, October. There you go. Alright, Shawn Michaels and Alundra Blaze's advice to the Lovelorn. Any of you guys write into this one? I don't know, let me know. Well, speaking of Alundra Blaze, she's got a pinup this month. There you go. They've been doing this the past few months in the magazine. Alright, special holiday offer. I think it's for, WWF Magazine subscription, something like that. We'll get to that on the other side, where this is connected to. Wrestlemania, the arcade game. Take wrestling to the extreme for the Super NES, Genesis, and 32X. Oh, and over here, PlayStation and PC CD-ROM. So it was available for pretty much everything. No pain, no gain. There you go. Alright, in the line of fire. Oh, it's Bret the Hitman Hart. Interview with the Hitman. Good stuff. I guess this is maybe where they're talking about Bret talks about regaining the title. I don't know if that's an article or if it's just the interview this month. And that's where they're talking about it. But there is more of the interview with the Hitman as we move on. Alright, What Lies in the Darkness, Part 1. So maybe, next magazine there'll be a second one. The commentary by Vince Russo. Interesting. There's more of that. And your giant Federation superstar cutout is none other than Yokozuna. And we come over here, you got the Superstar line, and you also have this ad paid for by Mr. Backlund. I feel like they started that a few issues ago, but I don't remember last issue having any. So, you guys remember last issue? Last week? I don't think that was in there, but it was in the previous few. Alright, game review. You have Wrestlemania, the arcade game. Of course, I'm sure they give it a positive review. Well, is that the score right there? 8, and then you'd figured they'd give it a 10, but, you know, or 11, right? Alright, hooked on fishing. It looks like Bam Bam Bigelow. Alright, Bam Bam Bigelow gone fishing. That's what we're doing in WWF Magazine in 1995. Oh, he's also the centerfold in the personality profile. So there's more of Bam Bam. And there his personality profile. Let's get to the poster. Oh, and it's him fishing. It's like him going Survivor Series. I don't know what that has to do with Bam Bam Bigelow, but okay. Well, I'm not sure he's out the Survivor Series, but why they decided to put that there when I've never seen that in any of the other posters. It's interesting. And there, of course, are your career highlights for Bam Bam Bigelow. All right, and Face the Heat the night the igloo melted. That's in Pittsburgh, right, where the Penguins played. I don't think they still play there. I'm sure they have a new arena, right? By now, it's been 30 years. All right, here are your results. Diesel versus King Mabel. I got to go back and watch, as I say this every issue of these old pay-per-views that I don't really remember that much from. I say I got to go back and watch them. All right, Shawn versus Razor. And another ladder match. How was this ladder match compared to the first? I don't think anyone could compare to the first one because the first one was so, like, brand new and innovative. You didn't know what to expect, and then they just blew you out of the water. All right, Bret Hitman Hart versus Isaac Yankem DDS, otherwise known as Kane. So I don't think Kane was there when before the Hitman left, but obviously he was there as Isaac Yankem, and looks like Hitman took him on. All right, here's this month's trading cards. I love the Hall of Fame ones. This one you got George the Animal Steel, and of course you got Men on a Mission. You got Yokozuna, I don't know, tied in the ropes or something. You got Mr. Bob Backlund. You got Fatu. Of course, you got the Hall of Fame George Steele. You got Shawn Michaels. You got Gorilla Monsoon. You got Diesel. And speaking of Isaac Yankem, there he is. We'll see the back of the cards and the SummerSlam results continued. All right. Keep going. We got the Undertaker versus Kama. You guys let me know. And of course, we know Kama was Papa Shango, Kama, the Godfather. Wasn't he somebody else? Who else was he? You guys let me know. Alundra Blaze versus Bertha Faye, and Bob Sparkplug Holly versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Still sporting the full name, and still, you know, that New England aristocrat gimmick that he had. 1, 2, 3 Kid versus Hakushi. Skip of the Body Donnas versus Barry Horowitz. Barry Horowitz got in a pay-per-view? That's interesting. Alright, Smoking Guns versus Jacob and Eli Blue. And here is the holiday special offer. Give a gift of WWF Magazine and get this awesome baseball cap for free. Pretty cool. There's the back of it. And then here you got Exo Manowar in September on Acclaim. I saw this in the last issue. You guys tell me, had you ever played this? I want to say I never heard of it, but it's been 30 years, so maybe I heard of it, but I don't remember it. Alright, you've got another sort of pinup. This is an action shot, and it's from SummerSlam, it looks like. And of course, we had In Your Houses every month at this point, so In Your House live on pay-per-view Sunday, October 22nd, 7 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. Pacific. And yes, this is the November issue, but it comes out in early October, so they're still promoting the October pay-per-view. There's another sort of pin-up, and this is Shawn hanging from the championship belt, it looks like, from SummerSlam. All right, be the first in line for WrestleMania 12. It looks like the World Wrestling Federation Travel Club. They have their own travel club. And the Informer barred from the back. Looks like there's Bertha Faye, right? That's her name. And free offer, 10 free hours of America Online. They are really in partnership with America Online. See the WWF logo and the America Online logo. I don't know if you guys remember the America Online, you know, the dial-up sound and the, you know, just what it was like. Some of you guys are too young for that, I guess. All right, pin him down. You got Jerry the King Lawler. Looks like, is that Barry Horowitz right there? And then you got Shawn Michaels. And then, I don't know what this is. Get With It. Get Game Fan. Subscribe. Oh, it looks like a gaming magazine. All right, Body Donna's Workout. Are Skip and Sonny playing or training in this month's Private Eye? You have For Kids Only. Is that still Dallas Hart? Bret Hart's son? It looks like it. Alright, I think we're almost at the end. We got Ask Bret. The Hitman answers his fans. And this is the World Wrestling Federation Travel Club again. And now we come to this month's Scoop Sullivan. And look at this, the best WWF holiday deal ever. Look at all these Coliseum videos on sale for the holidays. That's an awesome ad. I like that. Very cool. Very, you know, very nostalgic, those Coliseum videos. Now, these are a little later than the ones I would rent. I rented all the stuff in the 80s, but it's still cool to see an ad like this. All right, your back cover is the World Wrestling Federation proudly presents the Superstars of the New Generation Book 1. Looks like it's on newsstands everywhere, November 28th. I have to look into that because I do not have that, so that would be cool to get. All right, guys, that is November 1995. Undertaker and Paul Bearer on the cover. All right, guys, that was the November 1995 issue of WWF Magazine with the Undertaker and Paul Bearer on the cover. Guys, again, I'm going to ask you, please subscribe, please comment, please like, and please share. All those things help the channel so much, and it is so greatly appreciated. All right, guys, so next week we're going to finish out 1995 with the December 1995 issue of WWF Magazine. It's got the Hitman, and it's got Big Daddy Cool Diesel on the cover doing a little tug-of-war with the belt. We're going to finish out 1995 next week, so until next time, guys, have a good one.